which one we're going to use. No, not those kind of witches. But right here we have two functions of f of x and g of x. How do I know which one to use to evaluate my problem? Well, it's very simple. I look at that first letter there. This says f, so I'm going to go to the function that starts with f. And if f is -2, I'm going to plug it in as reference. I'm going to plug a -2 into the problem. And notice I wrote out the 2 minus 3, and I put in parentheses where the x is. I'm putting -2 in it. Or like -3 times -2 is +6, and 2 plus 6 is 8. So f of -2 is 8. So where do I put the 5? Does it go in the first function? Or no, it goes in the second function because notice that's a g. So I'm going to put g, f5 in the g function. So I'm going to go up here. I'm going to wrap my problem. G of x is 2x squared. I'm going to put a plug a 5 in. But notice I wrote where the x is. I made a parentheses and put a 5 in it. In order of operation says I do 5 squared before I do 2 times 5. So 5 squared is 25. Times 2 is 50. Minus 1 is 49. Now look at our last one. We have two things we're going to do. I want to put the 4 in the f function and the -1 in the g function. So if I put a 4 up here, notice I replace the x with parentheses, put a 4 in. I'll do 3 times 4 first, which is 12, which means I have to minus 12 or -10. And here I'm going to put a -1 in here. Now remember, when we had a while ago, the -1 times -1 is like a +1. So 2 times 1 is 2, minus 1 is 1. So basically I have -10 plus 1, which is what? -9. My answer there is -9.